Hello, I'm Chris, President of ECO and Executive Director of the ecoMedia. I welcome you and thank you for watching this intro to the ecoMedia. Before sharing, I must say that the following information is designed for the common good and directed to the mission of ECO. Please use it freely to that end. Another point, super thanks to Brooke Greenberg, who did the majority of the Photoshop work. However, as you'll quickly see, this work is yet unfinished, so please help us. Also, we will be moving quick, but please try to open your mind to eco. Before we explore the ecoMedia, let me first establish some fundamentals. The formidable mission of eco is to facilitate transformation into a sustainable biosphere. The ecoMedia hopes to harness the growing power of social media for the collective action our people and planet are dying for. The O Cloud, or simply the O, is where all information potentially useful to the goal of eco is processed, organized, and secured. The ecoMedia is the user interface with the O. We will show the interface for our beta as designed for a typical web browser. We plan to launch this beta in Berkeley fall 2012, concluding our 18-month planning phase. We will begin the mass marketing phase in fall 2013. Note that we are displaying a local network for Berkeley. However, this is the consistent layout through all communities. As you will see, this allows the collective action demanded at all levels, local through global. So, without further ado, let us bring in the graphics of the ecoMedia. Okay, so here is the homepage with a slideshow of importance. You can see this basic layout for all the pages. It has the title bar, personal sidebar, working space, and ground bar. And here's the mock-up of a forum that clearly shows the working space with the working bar at the top. Now we see the About Us page, which is the only page you'll see today with the accurate title and ground bars. The title bar breaks down the common information into the forum, community, profiles, and About Us. The forum is the place for information transfer, to view or contribute to the O Cloud. The community embodies the material presence of the specific network. The profiles explores potential contributors. The About Us investigates eco and its organized manifestations. The ground bar features support, legal, contact, and sponsored by. The sponsored by is consistent with the ground bar through that community and will be our primary revenue stream. While the title and ground bar in this About Us page are final for our beta, it does lack a working bar, which would break down into about eco, about the ecoMedia, and about that specific community's chapter. Each of these pages would contain info like the history, mission, philosophy, or merchandise. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of that merchandise. Now this video is a product of the design committee, leaving out much from marketing, exec, and finance. Okay, so back at the About Us page, which we're about to leave, but before we do, remember the title bar is broken down into forum, community, profiles, and About Us. So here we see the forum. The beta working bar for the forum allows organization by type, category, tags, and more. There will be a plus sign icon next to the post an item for a quick post. As someone posts a link, the system will read out from the O and deconstruct the information so it can be organized. It also reads into the O to connect it with previous stories. Now here is the not quick version of an event post. This would fill automatically given a link. See the different categories of posts along the top, which seek unique data but also have universal tags. The collective action links include petitions, emails to representatives, and boycotts. These are especially powerful. The user can paint each post green with a positive sign in it, black with a minus sign in it, or red with a flag in it. Once painted green, that icon will turn blue, and you can click it again to sync that to your profile. An acute functional example would be clicking green to support a boycott, and further clicking blue to join the boycott. I apologize for not having visuals of the community page, but remember, this embodies the material presence. Its working bar is broken down into Berkeley, or the specific community name, statistics, maps, calendars, and exchanges. The Berkeley page will have static information important to permaculture living in that community. The maps shows green locations like bike routes, water fountains, recycled composting, stores, etc. We'll address the calendars in a minute, and the exchanges is broken down into matter and time, meaning reusable items versus jobs, internships, volunteers needed, etc. Here we see the profiles page, which allows anyone to get in contact with whatever public person or group is necessary to effect green change. The profiles are broken down into organizations, individuals, and groups. The groups are loose affiliations of information that foster new initiatives. For example, a news article could evolve into an event and a boycott through this group formation. Here's an example of an organization profile and then an individual profile. Again, the focus is the collective actions and discussions and not the private network clutter of existing media seeking exclusive short-term reward. But as you see, the accounts will be well linked and appropriately synchronized with other media. Now we are seeing the recent activity page as if we had navigated from our personal sidebar. In designing this, we realized the importance of language, for example, the label and the title bar of community instead of network, and we will use the value of common connotations to advance eco. So what we have written here is by no means final, but this page does well exemplify user interaction with the ecoMedia. The O will be designed to complement the intelligence of the users and keep good information alive. We will design algorithms for personal eco feed to be based on what people have synced to their profile. The smart personal organization resources of the site are one of the many attractive features. You could drag an event from anywhere in the site to your calendar to have it sync all devices. Because much processing will occur in the O, there will be quick access through any devices. We are building the IT to empower a movement. So we have finished briefing the layout for the beta, but we have much planned for improving the user experience once an organic base is grown. We are developing a language as we design function and have found words to better fulfill the meaning of the personal sidebar. It will change from saying my profile, my messages, etc. to displaying the search bar, Miko, ecom, econ, chrono, and ecount. The search bar will contain a magnifying glass icon to expand upon click for a smarter search. Miko holds the personal information. Ecom is the flow within the O, movement. Ecom displays your messages, communications, and much of the resources of the community label from the title bar, but catered to your profile. Econ presents the static connections or contacts you have within the O. Ecount is for value management. Eco does not perform business as usual, but as we've seen, business as usual is not sustainable. So please join the ecosystem. Thank you.